ready. I'm sweating, but I'm ready.
Well, you justify it.
Yeah.
I've got the upgrade, so I may as well spend
Exactly.
£84 on a small packet of pistachio nuts.
Yeah.
Hello, it's Anna Williamson, and welcome back to the Heart Bingo podcast. Now, it is a new year, and everyone's in a very good mood. I certainly am. So we're going to be keeping the feel-good vibes here today. Not least because I have someone Trez glam.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, babes, the outfit is popping
thank you.
today. We are feeling good. It's new year, new you. She speaks for herself. I mean, you're just looking fabulous. It is, of course, travel expert and influencer Chelsea.
Hi, thank you so much for having me.
Welcome to the Heart Bingo podcast, my friend.
I'm very excited to be here. You say I'm glam, look at your hair.
Well, you're very kind.
We've kicked the year off properly, I think.
Properly with a full pack of hair extensions.
That's the way to do it.
Strapped into my hairline.
Yeah.
That's what it's all about. And I actually, full confession, the minute that Chelsea sat down, I have already started peppering her with travel-related questions, which have so far consisted of me having verbal diarrhea of where should I go on summer holiday next year with the kids? What about Lapland? Do you rate it or don't you?
Look, this is what happens in my day-to-day life. I am here to help, so it's absolutely fine. And hopefully, throughout all of this, I can, throw in a few tips and tricks. Perhaps by the end of this, this episode...
You're like having, as you say, does it ever get boring with people constantly?
No, because I love it. That's why I do it. I mean, that's how I fell into this business, because I love a holiday.
Can I just say, what an exceptional career choice that was.
It wasn't even intentional, which I often find are sometimes the best career choices when it just happens.
Sure. I mean, when we were at school, I was heart back. I mean, what I do now, here I am, I'm a podcaster, broadcaster, therapist, author, many hats. But, when we were at school, when they say to you, what do you want to be when you grow up? I mean, I'm pretty sure travel expert. Well, was that part of the career path?
No, absolutely not. And actually, I remember in school, you used to have to do those little quizzes where you answered questions and it told you what you might have,
little
could
pop
be.
Quiz, yeah.
Mine said that I was going to be a steeplechaser.
What? Horse riding?
I don't even know what that is. Also, the most niche thing to say that someone's going to be.
Can I just say that is anecdotal now that I am going to trot out. You quizzed in a school careers quiz that you were going to be a steeplechaser.
It was a computer thing, so thank God it wasn't someone looking me up and down and saying steeplechaser.
Well, a steeplechaser's a jockey, right?
It's a
jump jockey. Yeah, it's a steeplechaser is a cross country jockey.
Well, do you know what? I'm wearing a bit of tweed today, so maybe they were onto something.
I mean, I'll be honest, babes, you are rocking your Jilly Cooper vibes.
I am.
I mean, it's working.
Yeah,
it really is working.
Yeah.
Well, it's lovely to have you here, and thank goodness you know everything about travel, because you can be helping all of us when it comes to all of our travel questions. And we're gonna have a few little games if you're up for that today.
Of course.
I think it's important that we always have fun. We like everyone just to have fun. I do as well, in particular. And I like to start every episode getting to know my guest properly, and so everybody gets to know my guest. So if you're up for this,
yes.
Okay, I'm going to do a little bit of a Q&A with Chelsea.
Okay, that's not too bad.
Right, so
is this going to be a grilling?
Yeah, it's a grilling.
Oh my God, okay.
Yeah, no.
I'm ready. I'm sweating, but I'm ready.
That smile is wiped off the face. No, this is all fun. Listen, this is what this Heart Bingo podcast is all about. We're here for fun and bringing the lols and the feel-good vibes, quite honestly. That's all we're doing, Chelsea.
Great.
Okay, if you're not here for that, then you may as well just get out.
Okay. I'm seated, I'm ready.
Good. Excellent. Right, here we go. So, curious to know this one. As the travel expert that you are, I'm expecting some big answers here.
Oh.
No prash. If your passport could talk, what is the wildest story it would tell?
Oh, I think it's definitely it has to be something where I've got a really good freebie. I think my passport could tell you a lot about all the things I've managed to blag for free.
So do you, I am assuming you managed to blag lots of holidays. Do you?
No. So here's the thing. I guess technically go on holiday for free all the time because very kindly, people will reach out and say, do you want to come here? Do you want to come here? I say no to them.
Do you?
Yeah, because this is the thing. Nothing in this life is free.
I was going to say, Chelsea, I have to admit,
Nothing's free.
Not with holidays, sadly, but with other things, nothing in life. There's always an expectation.
Yeah.
And unless you can deliver on that expectation, it's a thank you, but no thank you.
100%. And the thing is, I like to show affordable things. And if I can't afford the affordable thing I'm telling you about, perhaps you shouldn't trust me.
I think that's very authentic of you, actually.
Well, so that's what I do. But what I like to do, and this is something that anyone can do, is when you're staying somewhere, particularly if you've treated yourself to a nice hotel, you send an email ahead of time asking for an upgrade, right?
I mean, I have done this.
Yeah.
And do you do it to anyone in particular or just the reservations department? And
Good question.
And how do you ask for that upgrade? Because also there's a way of asking.
Yes, there is. So if you can, and LinkedIn is amazing for this, try and find out who the general manager is. You're looking for the person who's in charge of reservations.
The big cheese.
Yes. If you can't find that, you can always pick up the phone and ask who it is. If not, just send it to the general booking reservations kind of. The generic email will probably do the job as well.
Okay. And would you put care of the general manager in the
that's a good
email?
question. I guess you could do.
For who it may concern?
Yeah,
little bit
if I can find a name, I might be like, to Mr. Jones and the team.
And the team. Do you know what? I'm a big advocate of always go that extra mile in finding someone's name. It goes a very long way. And spell it correctly.
Oh my goodness. That's so important.
So important.
Yeah. But you're right about the language. Because let's be honest, we're being a bit cheeky here. So I always make sure, this is the line. The line that you need to say is, we are coming to stay. You tell them why you're coming, why you've chosen them, why you're excited.
Real reason or little fibberoo?
This is the thing. I don't think you need to fib. Because you could have... Here's the thing. If you're spending your money, that is a special occasion.
Fair.
So if you say, we're coming, it's a special occasion.
Fair.
Or, I've been following you for years on Instagram. I've wanted to come stay for ages. You don't need to lie. You just need to flatter.
I was just about to say the flattery will get you everywhere.
Totally.
I'm totally stealing that one. Yeah.
And then the line is, if you have availability, we would love to be considered for a free upgrade. Isn't that classy?
Say it again.
If you have the availability, we would love to be considered
Chelsea,
for an upgrade.
That is a masterclass in etiquette and behaving, and then and how. What would you say ratio-wise, how successful that approach is?
So I've got an email template on my website, and I get an email every single day from someone saying it's worked. It's not just because it's coming from me in a fancy email address. No. This is working for people.
Well, it's just being polite.
It's being polite.
You know what? Manners really do get you so far.
Yeah.
And it's a dying thing. I say with my children, I say, I don't even care what you become in life, as long as you have manners and you're kind, you'll get so far.
Show interest in people. Yes. And that goes to people in work as well, saying that you love their hotel. So so I've had some really good ones. Best one was definitely getting upgraded to the honeymoon suite villa with the whole pool when I've booked the cheapest room in the hotel. So
I mean, that is a win.
Yeah.
I mean, there is. Let's be honest now, folks. There is nothing more. And if you've ever been in this privileged position, and I have once or twice as well, just through whatever reason, means, coincidence, nice person, nice day, or whatever, that little upgrade, or even a big one, that's a whopper. It feels sweet. It makes your holiday. If you get, if you've booked a bog standard non-sea view double, and then suddenly wallop, you get a sea view with a balcony. I mean, you are doing starfish jumps on that bed.
100%. And also, that's why hotels do it, because they've created this emotional bond with you that you will never forget.
And it works. Do you happen to know then? So do hotels, this is supposed to be a getting to know you, Chelsea. It's again just turning into Anna's bucket list. Do you know how often they do that? If they have the rooms available, would a hotel typically do that?
It tends to be, if a hotel prioritises customer service, they will try and do it, because ultimately it's about giving their guests the best experience. And that's why it tends to work better if you're going to a slightly nicer hotel, or at least one that prioritises that. That's where it's more likely to work.
Well, we've all learnt that one. I think we're all using that this new year. Right, second question. What's the one item you always pack, no matter where you go?
Nipple balm.
Oh!
Do you know what I'm on about? So it's the brand name. It's more of like a Vaseline kind
I
of
know, right.
lip glossy thing.
And it's not for the boobies.
But it could be.
Yeah.
And
What do you
that's
use
the
it for?
point. I use it for my lips. I can't go to sleep at night without slathering on the nipple balm.
Right.
But especially, you know, when you're in a hotel room, aircon.
Oh, yes.
It really sucks all the juice out, doesn't it?
And the airplane,
But
aircon.
this nipple balm is a bit the same as, is it the 8-hour cream as
I know
well?
exactly the nipple balm you're talking about.
It's that thick kind of gloopy substance that if you get a cut, you can put it on.
Like a barrier.
If you need something for your lips, you put it on.
Yes.
I cannot travel without that. And I have tiny little pots of it that I take away with me.
I didn't know you were going to say that. And I'm loving that.
Yeah.
I'm with that. How do you handle the not so Instagrammable moments? So, I mean, let's be honest, Instagram is a highlights reel for everyone. I would imagine you have a particularly curated highlights reel. But, you know, we all have those moments all the time. I normally have tantruming children, you know, or someone needs the toilet, and it's all very unglamorous as I'm sweating, getting through the security checkpoint. You know, stuff, you know, missing our flights, losing our luggage. You know, we do get a couple of dodgy hotels. You've got building works going on. So how do you handle your not so Instagrammable moments?
The not so Instagrammable moments are the best Instagrammable
Ooh,
moments, I think. Because ultimately, back in the day when Instagram was just nice photos, I had no followers. Now that it's video, I do have followers because I showed the reality of the situation.
Well, this is what people want.
Right?
They don't want to be fobbed off.
Yeah, and here's the thing. Like, my key thing is about getting good value for money. And fortunately, that means that sometimes you don't get good value for money and you do have to show it as well. But honestly, sometimes the videos that do the best for me are often when something goes wrong. People love drama.
People do love drama. Is there one in particular that stands out to you that everyone's just gone, oh?
Well, do you know what? This was actually ages ago, but it impacts my life more than any other video because I found a ferry to Dublin for £2.
Ooh.
So I took my mum. I was doing some kind of budget trip, so I booked us into a hostel. Now, this is the mistake I made.
Okay.
The hostel room available, I booked as a private room. It said suite. So I was like, I'm sorry, this can't be that bad. So I booked me and my mum into a suite in a hostel. I mean, everyone else is like, red flag, Chelsea.
I mean, I'm always an optimist. I'm going with it.
Honest to God, it was the worst. Like, there was a broken toilet in the corner of the room. It looked like it hadn't been cleaned. And yeah, the reason why that lives with me...
Do you think it was a suite, in inverted commas?
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the reason it lives with me every single day is because my mother will not let me forget that. The amount of times I have took that woman to lovely, lovely hotels, but what's it always come back to? The suite. But it made a great video.
I can imagine it did. You? I mean, the question is, did you stay there?
Yeah, we did.
You actually went in. You got in the bed and everything.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow, I mean, listen.
You got to commit.
I was going to say you are a committed traveller, and I love that about you, Chelsea. What's the one destination that has totally surprised you, other than the suite?
Other than the suite, I did a £100 holiday challenge recently where everything had to cost £100. So getting to the airport, the flight, getting to the city centre, my accommodation, my food, my drink, activities, everything.
Yeah.
I ended up going to Tirana, which is the capital of, do you know? Albania.
Okay.
Yeah, which we're hearing more and more about.
I'm hearing so much about Albania as a destination.
It's mostly the Albanian Riviera, which
like the
people
new
talk
Croatia.
about.
Croatia was last year. Everyone's talking about Albania now.
So it's the capital. So I flew there, and I'll be honest, I didn't know much about it. What a beautiful city.
Really?
Super green. Loads of restaurants outside amongst this greenery. Stunning. Also, found a load of pasties for 48p. I mean, what's not to love?
I mean, pasties, sunshine,
green
cheap.
Spaces.
I mean,
£100.
Done. Well, you need to keep this quiet, Chelsea, because you know what happens? Everyone will be going now, and then it'll be really expensive.
No, get yourself to Tirana. It's lovely.
Yeah, you loved it. And last question: if your travels were a bingo card, what 5 experiences would fill your winning row? The 48p pasty, you had me there.
I was going to say, food and drink has to be important on that, doesn't it?
Yes.
I think probably trying pasta for the first... Not the first time. Trying proper pasta for the first time.
My
childhood wasn't that bad.
Yeah, I was just going to say, bless you, bless you.
But in Rome.
Nice.
And literally not like just any old place that we stumbled into. I remember sitting down and for the first time realising that spaghetti wasn't like that dry, you know, the really super thin dried thing that you stick in a pan.
Yes.
And it coming and it was al dente. And I was like, what?
And also, being married to an Italian now for 10 years, I had to learn the hard way. I went through many a faux pas, and I was that typical Brit that put the dollop of, nude spaghetti down and then the sauce on top.
Other way round.
Absolutely no. And also, we shouldn't be eating massive portions of pasta. They don't do that. Well, I mean, to be fair, I do that.
Excuse me?
That's
actually against my culture.
Yeah. Actually, I'll just take 4 of those starter portions. Yeah, real pasta, as you say, is exceptional.
Yeah, so I think that has to be one.
Good.
Then from a drink perspective, this was the coldest beer I've ever had when I arrived in South Korea.
Oh.
And it was about £1.70 and it was icy beer.
We're all there, Chelsea. You've taken us straight to that sensory moment.
Amazing.
Okay. Yeah.
That would have to be there. In terms of views, Yosemite National Park.
Yes.
Truly, you understand why it's a screensaver. You get there and you go, yes, get it. Understood.
Yes.
Wow. The view across Mirror Lake, sensational.
Okay.
Another view one would be Diamond Beach in Iceland.
Oh, I really want to try Iceland.
So black sand.
Yeah.
But it's you go in the winter, the ice, there's like icebergs washing up on shore, but as they wash up they are cracking, so you've got this it's such a sensory kind of moment.
ASMR.
Yeah. You hear them cracking and they're like bashing into each other, coming up onto the shore, and then you're walking amongst them and it is like glittering diamonds across the beach, and it's just that bit too far that most tourists don't go. Most people stop about an hour before.
Do the touristy thing.
If you go that much further, it is the most incredible thing I have ever
Chelsea,
witnessed.
I'm going to have to get all these deets because I've been wanting to do Iceland for a while.
Yeah, that's a really good one. And a final one.
5th one.
It's got to be,
Best experiences.
I think, the upgrade to the Thai villa, getting the honeymoon suite.
Were you on your own?
No, I was with my boyfriend.
So... other than what we can assume may have happened, what was the first thing you did when you got in there? What was your excited moment? Because we all do it. We all act cool. We're like, this happens every week. You're walking to that room, to that upgrade, keeping cool as a cucumber. The door closes. They've shown you around the room and they've gone.
Yeah.
And then you have that moment of overexcitement.
Yeah.
What was yours?
Well, I filmed a full tour and sent it to my mum and dad. Here's the 4th wardrobe.
I turn into a full 7-year-old on Christmas morning and just run around opening every door. And then why are we always so utterly wowed by the minibar? It's like we've never seen a minibar ever in our life, or a fridge of snacks. But it's just not any old fridge of snacks.
Nope.
It's a special fridge of snacks.
That can of Pringles has never looked so good.
Oh, and the sort of the minute you get if it's a really posh place, get like a little miniature glass jar with like boiled sweets in or little nut mix.
Yeah, and it's like £1 of sweet and you're like, worth it?
Yeah. Well, you justify it.
Yeah.
I've got the upgrade, so I may as well spend £84 on a small packet of pistachio nuts. Yeah. Love that. I love that, and I want to be you, quite honestly, Chelsea. So thank you for that. Okay, right, moving on. Loving this. A little bit of a quick-fire question round. Bingo or bin it. It is a favourite here on the Heart Bingo podcast.
I can see why.
Yeah, okay. So I don't want you to overthink it. I want you to go with your gut instinct.
Okay.
Are you ready?
I am.
Here we go. Packing cubes, bingo or bin it?
Bingo.
Ooh.
Love them.
6 a.m. flights, bingo or bin it?
Bingo if under 50 quid.
Oh, caveat. For me, it's bin it. I can't
I
do
get it.
No.
I get it.
Group tours, bingo or bin it?
Bingo.
Oh.
If you're a solo traveller.
Fair.
Yeah.
Straight away, I thought of hen do's. Stag do's.
Oh.
That was a hard no.
Yeah.
Anyway, this isn't my quickfire round. Sorry, I'm turning it into an absolute monologue. Here we go. Holiday romances, bingo or bin it?
Never had one. Always wanted one. Bingo.
Oh, bingo. Airport naps, bingo or bin it?
Oh, bin it. That's dangerous. That's a danger nap.
Fair.
Yeah.
And finally, matching travel outfits, bingo or bin it?
Bin it. Sorry. I have got a matching bag with my boyfriend though.
And I think my husband and I once wore matching hats.
Oh, did you?
We were the Prats in hats.
Sometimes it just accidentally happens. You have to embrace it. Yeah.
I think if ever it's allowed, it's a bit like 7 a.m. drinking a beer in a pub in an airport terminal.
Yeah.
It's the same when it comes to just wearing weird matching outfits that you'd never wear anywhere else.
Exactly. It's a different kind of world at the airport, don't you think?
It is, and that's some sort of bun bag. There's always something that we wear to an airport that we would never wear in everyday life.
You're right. Okay, fine. Bingo. You've bullied me into a bingo.
I've bullied you into it. Next time you go away with your boyfriend and I'm with my husband, we're going full Posh and Becks.
Oh my God, let's do it.
We're doing it. Right, Chelsea, I feel like I've warmed you up enough now.
Yes, you have.
Okay, now this is probably one of my favourite games I've ever done.
Really?
It's fun. Yeah, I love a quiz. I love a game. I'm slightly competitive. Although I feel like I'm going to massively lose at this one. But
okay.
Are you ready for a game of Full House?
I sure am.
Okay, so obviously the game of Full House is to shout bingo. So this is how it's going to work. Okay, so every single week on the podcast, we play this game. We're going to get 30 seconds. Okay, I'm going to tease you up with a question. Okay. One big question, which will then have multiple answers to it. Okay, and you need to think about, and I need to because I'm doing it with you, and I don't know the answers to it. Think about what those possible answers could be. We're going to have 30 seconds to write down what we think those answers are going to be. Okay. And when the time is up, the top 5 answers posed in that big question will then appear to us. And then we will go through the top answers. And if any of our answers match with any of the ones that have been listed, we can shout out bingo. Okay. If at the end of the 5 answers, if every single one of yours has matched, then of course you get to shout Full House.
Incredible.
Love this.
Love it.
And it obviously goes to, and obviously whichever player has the most matches wins the game. We are just playing for glory.
Okay.
But I think that's enough in life.
True.
It's been a spenny Christmas.
Yes.
We just need to do it for the love now, is what I think. So are you ready?
I am so ready.
The big question for this week's Full House is, based on a 2025 survey, what were the top 5 countries that Brits favoured for their summer holidays?
Okay.
Time starts now. Top holiday destinations for Brits.
Is this countries?
Yes, countries.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh. Between 2.
Okay, I think.
And time is up.
All right, Chelsea, time's up.
I did it just in time.
Right, I've kind of, do you know what? I don't know about you. I was thinking in my head, I was just thinking of my typical demographic of people I know.
Yeah.
And I'm like, where have people been?
Yeah, where do most people go?
Yes, so I'm hoping this is going to be advantageous for us. Okay, right, here we go then. The top 5 have been revealed. Let's read through. So first up, the top destination, based on a 2025 survey, the top 5 countries that Brits favoured for their summer holidays in pole position, Spain.
I got bingo. Okay,
bingo.
Do we have to get these in order, or is it just if we've written them?
No, I'm going to just say just if we've written them.
Okay, cool.
I'm going to be kind.
Cool.
I'm going to be, life's tough enough. You know what I mean? Second up, France.
Bingo.
Everyone's popping across, aren't they?
Everyone
cruise
loves
and all that.
a bit of France.
And I was, skiing.
Get your wine in, get your cheese.
A little bit of holiday, love that. Okay, we're doing well. 2 all so far. Next up is Italy.
Bingo.
Oh, non-bingo. Well done.
We've just been talking about it.
I feel like I've let my family down.
He's going to be like, you didn't say my country.
Do you know what? I think probably where I was going with that is because I'm so used to it, I sort of just discounted it. Like Italy's like he's like a UK to me.
Well, I think you're either a family who goes to Spain, Italy, or Portugal.
You're so.
Portugal,
I did put that down. Yeah, you're so right.
Yeah.
You're so right. Yeah. Okay, well, you're in the lead now, Chelsea. 3-2 to you. Next up, Turkey.
Bingo.
I mean, we were both going the same place. Turkey teeth. That's where I was going.
Yeah.
Let's get everybody's
getting
over there.
The hairline's done, getting the teeth done, getting the tan.
But I've had a real resurgence around Turkey of recent times.
No, it's got super popular just because you get a lot more money.
Bang for your buck.
Yeah, more holiday for your money now.
Yeah. Okay, so what have you got? You've got 4.
I've got 4.
Oh, mate. Well, let's see if you can. Let's see if you can do Full House. I haven't got Full House, unfortunately. But fifth place, America. Oh, bingo!
You got it.
I did it. The USA. I did actually. Well, I suddenly again was thinking of like Disney World. All of those kind of like big trips.
Yeah.
But what did you have then? So what was your fifth answer?
Portugal.
Oh. To be fair, when you just said that, I was like, that's got to be a shoe-in.
I thought Portugal.
Well, and do you know which one I put down?
What?
Dubai.
Interesting. I bet it's in that top 10 though.
It must be.
Yeah, I agree.
And I think Dubai, Portugal, I think lots of people are going over there now as well for holidays. So.
Another big one that's missing, Greece.
Great.
So I bet that must be like 6 or 7.
I mean, that's a classic,
right?
Isn't it, Greece?
Don't you think?
Oh, it is.
But I think we've done very well there.
Well done. With no Full House for us, but
sadly.
4 all. And I would say that was an exceptional round of Full House. Right, now here at Heart Bingo, we are all about the little wins in life. Now, whether it's finding a cheap holiday deal, which Chelsea is the queen of, quite honestly, or, getting the last slice of pizza. I mean, that always cheers me up, anything to do with food. We know that those small moments in life, they really can make us feel like we have hit the jackpot. Yes. And of course, with it being New Year here, we decided, that we should really be, doubling down and appreciating these moments, appreciating the moments that made last year, 2025, absolutely count for us. So with that, Chelsea, let's get nostalgic. What was your favourite little win that made your 2025?
My favourite little win was drinking a beer from the minibar, which cost £5, going down the road later to the convenience store, buying it for 50p and replacing it in the fridge.
That is genius.
Yeah.
Oh, that feels good.
So good, right?
That is such a good little win.
Yeah.
Well, mine has to be somebody annoyingly scratched my car. Okay.
How dare they?
So I know. So I mean, it's a slightly first world problem, but this is all about little wins. But it was bugging me for months. So there was kind of like a sort of someone else's paint sort of scratched onto my car bumper. But I couldn't be bothered to take it into the garage. It was going to be costly, time consuming. So I just let it go for months and months. Then I went to go and take my car to get cleaned because I was lazy, basically. And I suddenly noticed the chap who was cleaning my car took the time, he looked at that scratch, that bumper, the paintwork. Yeah. And he came back with all these lotions and potions, and he sat there and he meticulously teaked out and scrubbed out all of that paint scratch for me, and it came up like a shiny new penny. And then I said to him, I am so grateful to you. How much? He was like, no, don't worry about it. I mean, I did insist on tipping him heavily, but he did it out of just for being a good person. That, mate, was such a small win that made the biggest difference to me.
Do you know what? Someone going that extra mile.
Yeah. And honestly, it's not only, I said to him, you saved me money and faff in having to deal with this. And I am so grateful. So when he wasn't looking, even though he said, don't pay me, I went into the office and I put a nice, large little cash.
That's nice. I thought you were going to actually go down the vindictive route and I found who did it and I scratched their car back. Little win.
There's that one. Oh, it was very frustrating. But you know what? It was a lovely moment for me that an irritating, annoying deed was replaced by a really good one.
Yeah.
So for me, that was just the milk of human kindness. And this is the way I'm seeing 2026 in now, Chelsea.
And also, you got to pass that kindness on.
Exactly.
And then you can be someone else's little win in the future.
Preach it, my friend. It's all about the little wins. Well, that is it. That is the Heart Bingo podcast for today. Chelsea, I have loved you being part of this. I feel like we could have nattered for hours and hours.
Honestly, yes. Well, it's a good job there's a timer.
It is, but I mean, I'm afraid for you now because I will now be bugging you constantly on social media and your inbox going, Chelsea, what do you recommend next? But thank you so much for joining me today on the Heart Bingo podcast. And also, guys, make sure that you're following her on socials to get all of those travelling tips and tricks. Chelsea, what are the handles we need to know?
At Holiday Expert. Pop that in, hopefully my face will come up.
And I think, let's be honest, we're all going to be rushing there to see the suite.
Yes.
I know I certainly am. Remember as well, guys, to follow us on all of our Heart Bingo socials to stay in the loop. And I look forward to seeing you next month. Bye for now.